The next thing I want to talk about is the Kamala nomenon in the polling. I talked about this a little bit with Styx Hexenhammer yesterday. And I've kind of made it my mini mission to kind of get people off staring at polls all day and off
Yeah.
staring at Polymarket
You
or
just can't trust
Predictive.
all that stuff. I remember when Hillary Clinton was in the race against Donald Trump, and all the polls were in her favor all the time, and I just remember thinking, "Whoa, that would be insane." And a part of me thought that she was going to win because I was seeing all the polls and stuff, and then I was relieved to see that didn't turn out that way.
Yeah, and to illustrate that and drive it home even. First of all, polls used to probably be somewhat accurate or probably somewhat trustworthy. I guess I don't know that.
Mhm.
Um, but now polls have simply become content. So, I don't know what Survey USA is, but they're included in Real Clear Polling. I don't know what, Morning Consult is.
Yeah.
And most people never really take the time to click through and see how they actually collect their data. Why does Rasmussen have Trump up 5 and then Ipsos has Harris up 2, Harris up
Mm.
3 in Morning Consult? A lot of this stuff too is still the polling data is still happening during the Kamala nomenon, the fake hype of Kamala, oh my God, we actually have a chance. There's a big reason that Democrat optimism is up. It's simply because they had resided to the fact that they were going to lose and they feel like, okay, maybe we won't lose now. The problem is all these polls, many of them, are simply they exist to spin off articles that appear on the Daily Mail
Mhm.
or whatever, where it's like shocking new poll that has Trump behind in this, shocking new poll that shows this group of people now voting for Kamala. It's all BS. And to prove that, like you alluded to, this day in 2020, today, Biden was plus 7.5 in the polls. Biden was up by 7.5 points. And we all know what happened to that election.
Mm.
Some people believe what they believe about it. But at least we can say is he didn't win by 7.5 points.
Right.
We can go to the same time, August 13th during 2016, Hillary Clinton was up 6.8. So the fact that Harris is only up and she lost. So
Yep.
the fact that Harris is quote unquote up 1, that means she's 6.5 behind where Biden was in 2020, and she's 5.7, 4.7 points, call it 5. She's
Mhm.
5 behind where Hillary was in 2016 when she lost. So, this stuff is not really. I think that the Kamala nomenon is, fake. If I open my text messages right now, I don't know if I
Mhm.
can sort. I don't know if I know how to sort this, but I don't know if this is happening to you. But
Uh-huh.
I get a lot of text messages now that are coming through as spam.
Yes, I get a ton of those.
And like I get one a day almost right now,
I just
and
got one just now, 7 minutes ago.
yeah. So Trump voters don't pick up the phone for weirdo numbers that call, and they don't reply to text messages asking them to do a poll. Unemployed Democrats do. So,
Right.
I don't think that like people should be like, people should be freaking out about polls. People shouldn't be, freaking out about Polymarket or any of this stuff. People should just be voting. Polymarket has Kamala Harris up 52 to 45. It's meaningless.
Right.
This is a crypto betting market. And, generally, if you look, there's $73 million bet on Trump, 63 million bet on Kamala. But apparently, allegedly, there's also 50 million voted on Michelle Obama. Like, what?
That's
Like,
just weird to me. And people who are investing in crypto and stuff, it would be their best interest for Donald Trump to be president
of
anyway.
course, right.
So it's just not making sense at all. I don't know any crypto bro who wants Kamala Harris to win this.
Yeah, they don't exist. And like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, if we're talking about oversampling polls, Kamala Harris knows all about that. So I think that you end up with these poll data. Yeah, Harris is up a little bit. If we look back, it's not like Biden was always behind. Well, actually, basically was always behind in these polls. This is just this year in 2024.
Right. Okay.
But I don't think Trump is going to, you see July 21st, Biden withdraws. This is when Trump was up 47.9. Put it this way. This, according to RCP, Biden was only down 2 points when he dropped out of the race.
Yeah.
So do you think does anybody on the planet actually think that Joe Biden was only down 2 points on July 21st? A month ago when he could barely talk? When basically every Democrat on earth was coming out and saying, we got to get rid of him, we're going to get crushed. He was down, he was down by way more than 2 points when he bowed out. So a lot of this polling data, you look at Morning Consult. Okay, they have Trump, or they have Kamala Harris up by 3. Well, let's see. Who did they vote for? Harris, 90%. Wait, what is this? Harris is maintained over Trump. This is who are registered voters and said they would vote in 2024 U.S. presidential election if it were held today.
Where are they pulling them from?
Yeah.
I could say, oh, hey guys, look, I've got Trump winning 100%. I just asked all my family who they want to win the election.
Yeah. Yeah, that they always hide that.
Yeah.
Like they always hide the economy obviously affects how people vote. The economy's never been worse. Well, it hasn't been worse since the COOF. And like, who are you even? Morning Consult Pro, I have to pay to see who you even, you know what I mean? Like,
right.
Again, this says from August 9th to 11th, among a representative sample of 11,000 registered voters with an unweighted margin of 1 plus or minus a percent. Okay, well, how did you even survey these people? Where did you survey them from? If you look at Ipsos, which has her up 2, you can look at this one. You can say, well, how in the hell? Okay, 3 months out, Harris holds a small lead nationally on a full ballot. All right, well, let's see who they were. Among registered voters, let's see, analysis suggests usually they bury it. If you want to know who they asked, here you go, about the study. The Ipsos poll was conducted August 2nd through the 7th. So this data that they just showed on Real Clear Polling is 2 weeks old. No, a full week old. It only sampled 1,600 people. And it also has a plus or minus 2.5 percentage points. So they have Kamala up 2. That's within the margin of error. So they don't, I mean, like, again, you don't look, and then you look at this. Study was conducted in both English and Spanish. The data was drawn. Let's see. The weighted categories were as follows: gender, male, female, ages. They don't actually show the breakdown. Doesn't look like it. You usually have to dig around to actually find the actual breakdown of it. They might have, pulled more Democrat voters, or more women, or who, trend towards Kamala, or more, you just never know. Like, these polls never oversample Republicans. That's really rare. So you have to dig around to see. If you actually look at the swing state polling that actually matters, Trump and Harris are locked in a tight race among voters in swing states. So this is a 2-point difference. If you had to choose between the following, how would you vote? Donald Trump leads 45-44. So, I mean, again,
I just feel like it's got to be way higher than that in reality. I have a hard time believing that many people are going to vote for Kamala.
Yeah, I do too. I find it to be I find that it would be almost impossible to believe
Yeah.
Kamala Harris has this kind. Now, of course, she's going to get votes. Like, I'm not going to
Right.
pretend like
She'll get
nobody's
some.
voting for her. Yeah, like
Yeah.
she's going to get 50, 60 million votes. Like, people just vote the party and they're going to vote for her. Like, to think that she would get no voters at all is
Right.
insane. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
I don't think that that's you know, I don't think that that's very very realistic. The one poll I thought that did a better example. Sorry, I forgot to show this. This one, all the latest polls. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted Real Clear Politics, and I wanted to see, where is this? RCP average. Okay. So if we look at this one here, Survey USA. I mean, if we look at, are you registered to vote? Now, how have you voted? Oh, wait, this isn't the survey I was looking for. Dang it. So, they make it so hard. What was this actually? NPR? No. Ah, well, I don't want to waste everyone's time. There was a survey yesterday that it was just very easy to see that it was like ridiculous overweighting. You know, I don't know if it was Ipsos or it was way down here, I think. NPR, CBS News, IP, Tip. Oh, they're neck and neck. I mean, what does 1 point even mean? I mean, Trump always polls behind. So all this stuff is good. Anyway, just take some time and look through how they conduct your polls if you care about that.